Relationships can be tricky. And if you find yourself in relationships over and over that don't last very long, the same problems keep coming up, the same fingers get pointed at the other person. But one thing that we don't think about is when we're growing up, we learn what relationships looks like by watching our parents. And when we do that, that gives us the boundaries, the ground, the starting point of what we believe is okay in a relationship. So if you had parents that fought and argued a lot, it may be very familiar for you to be in a relationship where you fight and argue. You may say, oh, but I've never been abused. How would I get an abusive relationship? Well, it starts out with fighting and arguing, then it can turn into abuse. But if you don't know that you're doing it because you watched your parents fight and argue, you may not realize there is a problem. You may think that this is just what couples do. Well, not all couples fight and argue. So if you want to learn more about how to get rid of those belief systems, a familiar relationship that's not good, you got to start working from the ground up. And what I mean by that is you got to start being aware of what you're thinking, why you're thinking it, and then I'm going to teach you how to get rid of those things that keep coming up and start changing your brain and rewiring it so you can have healthy, strong, loving relationships. So if you want to learn more about how to build happy relationships and have the things that you want in life, you want to watch me on this webinar that I have coming up. And I've designed it just for you. And this webinar is going to teach you what is standing in the way from having a good relationship, why you keep repeating the same habits of relationships, and how to get out of the pattern of same place or same faces, different places, but the outcome's always the same. So join me for my free webinar that's coming up and learn how to have a healthy, loving relationship that's fun, exciting, and filled with all the things that you really want. My name is Renee Betterton with Life Solutions Transformations, and I'm offering you the opportunity to make a change in your life for the better. So click below, get signed up, and I'll see you on the inside of the webinar. Take care.